right, you can see here in the picture in number 18, it says find the shaded area if the pentagon is regular. So first we want to come up with a plan. Our plan is going to be to find the area of the entire circle and then subtract off the area of the pentagon. You can kind of picture it. If I had the area of this whole circle shaded in and then I erased off the pentagon, I would be left with just the shaded area, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's start with our area of our circle. Now, for area of our circle, the formula is pi times radius squared. The radius is given to me. If I go from the center out to a vertex, that's the radius, which is 29. So the area of the circle is pi times 29 squared. Let's see, 29 times 29 is going to be 841 pi. That is the area of my circle only. Now to find the area of my regular pentagon, it's going to be a little bit harder. We know that the area formula for regular polygons is 1/2 apothem times perimeter. So do I have the information I need? Let me start with the perimeter. Do I know what the perimeter of the pentagon is? Well, it told me in the book that each side of the pentagon was 34, which means the perimeter must be 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 34 plus 34, or 34 times 5, which is 170. So I do know that my perimeter is 170. Now, do I know my apothem? Here's where I have a problem. I don't know my apothem. I know that my radius is 29. I know that my side is 34. All right, so let me kind of draw this big here for a second so you can see it. If my radius is 29 and my whole side is 34, if I draw this apothem going straight down, that means I just broke up the 34 into 17 and 17. I'm going to have to do Pythagorean Theorem here. So I'm going to have to do 17 squared plus a squared equals 29. Now if I solve this off to the side, 17 squared plus a squared equals 29, you can look in our worked out solutions page, and you will see that the answer for A is going to be the square root of 552, which we simplified into 2 radical 138. I'm sorry, this marker is too thick to see good. So our apothem, I can write it up here a little better. Our apothem is 2 radical 138. Now let's just put that information into our formula. So we have area equals 1/2 times 2 radical, this is an 8, 2 radical 138, put that over 1 so I can multiply easier, times your perimeter, which is 170. I'll put that over 1. Let's go ahead and do our cross cancel. The 2's would cancel out. My final area for the pentagon is just going to be 170 times radical 138. Now that I have my area of my circle, my area of my pentagon, my final answer for my area is this minus this. So my final answer is 841 pi minus 170 radical 138, and I should definitely put units squared on my final answer. So this is my answer for this problem. If you type it in your calculator, you're going to get this to be about 645 units squared. So I'll put the estimated answer here too, about 645 units squared. And that is number 18. If you have any questions, please message me below. Thank you.
Not all math puns are awful, just some.